And after the tournament finished, I'm gonna cut the VOD into pieces, separate them by the series, and I'll upload them to YouTube so you can find your own game easily. Alright, let's see. Spawning in the, how do you say this, southwest side of the map is the blue player, is Diabolo, and top right corner it is the red player, his name is TheSinOfWrath, and they're both French, so we're gonna see some interesting knights against knights action. Alright, we can actually speed it up, skip the boring part. Early game, a lot of contemplation and thinking, planning involved. What am I gonna do against my opponent? What my opponent is gonna do against me? What did I do wrong last game, etc. A lot of thinking, but not a lot of action, unless you're Rus or playing against Rus. Okay, they got cavalry, school of cavalry. Pretty fast, both on time. Something happened. Okay, Diabolo is harassing the gold line with one single scout. He's trying to disrupt the economy, forcing the villagers to fight back and delay the mining time. And they both aged into feudal, so nothing really special happened just yet. Let's see their follow-up build order. What are they gonna do? So Diabolo is going for a mill. Could it be that he is going for pro scouts? They both went for mill. Let's see. Are they gonna go for pro scouts? No, he went for really early wheelbarrow. Okay, that's interesting. It's something I can try to understand. So both have knights on the map right now. TheSinOfWrath has 2 scouts. Oh, that is a really far mill, and he's being scouted by, he's being found out by the knights from the TheSinOfWrath. So Diabolo is forced to retreat with his villagers. He lost, what, 2-3? And it's probably gonna lose all of these, or most of them at least. Some knights harassing to his TC, his woodline as well, but it's defended. 2 knights beats 1 knight, so yeah, he lost half of the villagers at this mill. That was a disaster. He didn't have a tower there set up to defend. That was unfortunate. Okay, a little bit skirmish in the middle of the map. The blue is taking a bigger damage. Both have 2 knights and 1 scout. A little bit confusing. 1 more blue knights from Diabolo is coming to join the fight, and a red and French player has to turn around and go back home. Yeah, this mill was a little bit greedy, isn't it? I wonder if red has anything like that. Let me see. He doesn't have a proxy unlike Diabolo. Oh wait, I didn't set up free camera, player camera. Yeah, he doesn't have anything like that sneaky. Diabolo was really bold, getting deer from that far away. I guess that's why you researched the wheelbarrow? Maybe? Is it worth it though? Okay, he's putting down archery range and the blacksmith from Diabolo. Meanwhile, the TheSinOfWrath has already got a second stable and also a blacksmith. The both like playing blacksmith build. So we're both very aggressive players. Like to get the good upgrade to make sure their knights are better than opponent's knights. And here we go. TheSinOfWrath is coming back for this mill. He knows that there's potential that Diabolo could be mining from here still. Oh, a lot of idle villagers here. A bit too much to micro at the moment. Did he go for professional scouts? But there's not much for him to do here. There's only mill, there's no villagers. Villagers at home. Gold mine is being harassed a little bit. Blue knights are idling a little bit now, moving towards the red base. This workers is still idling here. He's too busy microing his knights. Completely forgot about those villagers. They're not doing anything, right? They're not doing anything. Let's see, 17 workers idling for quite a long time so far. It's been quite a while, so yeah, it's gonna take a hit in his economy for sure, and he's taking more damage in the wood line. Lost a few, one villager, one or two maybe. But that is very easily defended because he's got more knights at home. So it looks pretty good for Diabolo so far. Let's check the worker count and whatnot. And 34 is for Diabolo. And TheSinOfWrath of 32. Okay, not a big difference. Pretty similar. And we'll have to see how it develops. My voice is different in stream and in Discord? Yeah, probably is. On stream it does sound a little bit different, especially OBS. I don't know, OBS recording makes my voice sound a little bit different, I guess. Alright, so we have 5 knights versus 3 knights. Funny enough, 3 knights are driving away 5 knights. They could have fought. Here in the front line, red knights found some unguarded archers. That's a free damage. On this front, he's winning as well. Oh, but there's more blue knights reinforcement. But red is winning on the front. On the side, though, the blue is winning. So there's always this kind of trying to balance where you allocate your force. It's a lot of mind game and gambling. And TheSinOfWrath brought in some spearmen to deal with knights as well, but there's not much knight left here. Okay, it's turning away. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Diabolo has 35 workers. TheSinOfWrath has 37. Once again, very close. Very close. Blue knights are coming around, trying to sneaky attack the goal line maybe. A little bit quiet at the moment and nothing major happening, except this is gonna make an impact. They're gonna kill probably 5-6 workers. Yeah, this position is completely unguarded. And the blue knights very smartly just turn around, trying to, you know, go around and avoid confrontation. Yeah, just do not engage. Very smart. Pull the army away. Distract them. Delay their economy. Good play. And the Sin of Wrath once again went for professional scouts. It's gonna boost his economy by a lot. Oh no, his micro is slacking a little bit. He has to click his units all the way back home. He can't just let them linger here. Otherwise they're gonna die. The blue, yeah, he's got a lot of archers to counter the spearmen he spotted. He's previously the red sending a lot of spearmen in a mini raid, so he's a little bit worried about the spearmen. Yeah, still both players are very aggressive, are playing strong games. Now French versus French, just like the game I played. I went for double TC and I lost very easily, you know, couldn't defend at all. So probably should just stay on one TC in this kind of matchup. Once you fall behind on the army value, it's very hard to defend. Hard to survive. Okay. More house. He's got all the research, all the upgrades. Very nice. This is something I could learn in my gameplay. I never get the upgrades so quickly. I always delay them. Okay, blue is pushing out with the archers. That's quite a lot of archers, but they would die very quickly to knights if they're not protected properly. We'll have to see. The red does have a lot of knights. And there are quite a lot of spearmen here in the mix. So they're gonna drive away those knights very easily. Here comes the archers, they're coming to use. They're gonna snipe down all the spearmen. But to be honest, that probably is too many archers. You don't need that many archers to snipe down those a handful of spearmen, and the archers are gonna be very weak against these knights. Can I? Yeah, rotate. I can't see the action here. But actually, blue is winning. The archers are actually doing great work, and the red just simply doesn't have enough units. They're sending 2 fresh knights to do some charge impact damage. Uh-oh, he sent himself into a trap. Oh, never mind. Red knight turn around, and he's winning. He has a dominating amount of knights over the blue, and the archers are gonna just fall. They're not gonna do anything against these knights once the there is a reinforcement from the blue. Okay, it's knight against knights constantly, back and forth. Okay, now it looks a little bit dicey for the red. Let's see what he can do to turn this around. The archers are not following though. They're isolated. These units are isolated. That's not good for the blue. He forgot those units. Yeah, if he brought those archers, he could have won that fight. Some professional scouts are torching down the mill. Not sure how useful that is going to be. That's a nice distraction. And now comes the archer plus the knights, and he's putting down some rams. He's determined to do some real damage here. Does red know this? Does he know? Now he knows. He didn't know that, so it could be a little bit dangerous for him. He doesn't know there's no. Okay, the archers are exposed. Wow, there's no protection for archers at all. Archers are gonna be cut down. They're gonna lose almost half of the archers here. Still a very close fight. Blue is constantly reinforcing with his archers and knights. Plus he has rams on the way. That sets a little bit timer for the red player. The red player has to worry about the ram. Doesn't want the ram to finish. And in the meantime, red is harassing blue in the back. It's actually really effective, denying the gold expansion. So now blue has no gold income at the moment. He doesn't have another gold mine, and more workers are gonna go down during this skirmish on the front line. That's a lot of action at the same time. You can imagine it's a little bit difficult to handle all perfectly. Okay. More villagers are gonna go down. So this actually looks really good. The red is gonna turn this around. At least he delayed this push for quite a bit for him to get more units out. That's pretty good. And rams are coming in. How much damage can the ram do, I wonder? Blue does look more... he has more units in the mix. Maybe a little bit more intimidating. The rams are gonna go down in the hands of the villagers though, very quickly as well. So they barely couldn't get a stable if he repairs. So that two rams, those wood resources are for... Okay, he brought down that stable. It's not for nothing, but it's pretty costly. Two rams, pretty expensive. And the blue's gold mine is still denied. There's nothing he can do. He cannot really pull any units back from the front line because he can barely, you know, fight those red knights. The red has so many knights. With archers, the blue can't really handle that. So he's having really a hard time defending his gold, which just you know, creates a negative feedback loop. If you cannot defend your gold, you cannot produce more knights, which means it's even less possible for you to defend. There you go, red just running. I think the game is gonna end very soon. Yeah, it's just a little bit accumulation, a lot of skirmish in the middle of the map, and just gradually the red came on top over the course of many trades and many skirmishes and exchanges and harass and raid. So yeah, it's pretty back and forth game. Blue tried to be aggressive, but didn't manage to bring it home. GG. That's the first game. They are still in game. They're still in the game 2. Wow, that's a long game to cast. Imagine. Oh. Okay, they finished game 2. We have to the score is 1-1, I assume. Yeah, it has to be. They're playing game 3 right now. This is the one we just cast. French versus French. And now we're gonna go into this one. I'm not sure if I should cast this replay or let me try to... Yeah, I still can observe. So no live casting, unfortunately. Let me just open up this Red Bull real quick before I jump into, or meanwhile, it's English versus Delhi. I don't know much about Delhi, so I can't really comment it confidently about it, what Delhi does, but we'll see. TheSinOfWrath is gonna play English, Diabolo playing Delhi. Oh, this is one of the water map. Okay, spawning in the top is the red player, the English player, the TheSinOfWrath, and in the bottom is the Delhi Diabolo. Okay, he's gonna go for water build, straight into wood, both of them. Both are gonna go for dock, obviously. This is a water map. Very infamous water map. You win water, you win the game. Okay, let's go to Delhi's point of view for a while I open this Red Bull. And I'm just letting the replay to play out while taking a break. A little bit exhausted. Alright, I'm back. Wow, they have been playing Age 1 the whole time. That's crazy. I have no idea how you should play on water map like this. It's been Age 1 only. They had a lot of water exchange. Delhi has a water advantage that I know that. Their fishing boat can shoot. Right? Yeah. Look at this. They can harass the English fishing boats. This is so annoying to deal with. And how are you gonna deal with this? And why are you playing English on water map? I've never heard of English being particularly good at water in any way. So I'm not sure. But this is really good against those fishing ships. So the tower is pretty good. So looking at the Delhi, I have no idea what he's doing. I have no idea what these structures do. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on this. I don't know what he's doing. That's why I need a co-caster. He's building forward barracks right now. That I know. Blacksmith. That I recognize. It's written here, blacksmith. There. So it's pretty much doing the same thing, right? It's just delayed. It's doing just like the French versus French. It's gonna be aggressive. We're gonna build a blacksmith. We're gonna go forward with rams eventually. Maybe get full upgrade with these units, and then push with rams. You're getting double tower here. It's really scared here. And indeed, those fishing boats are really annoying. But they do have to fish, though. They do have to do their job. Their job is not only attack and harass. They have to fish. They have to make bread. English is mining the stone, is looking to expand to second TC, I assume. And indeed, the English is very good at booming and getting late game economy up. But I'm not sure if you can get there. Looking at how Delhi is playing this game, look at this, is putting down. He's got. I can't double click on this. Okay, 2 barracks and 2 archery ranges. And what is this? Another blacksmith. Wow, double upgrades. He's gonna look. He's gonna be looking for some really aggressive play. There. House of Learning. What does that do? And where do you produce elephants? There's the elephant. Oh, the picture looks so cute. I've never played Delhi. Let's see the English. What the English is doing. reinforcing his water. But he's kind of cornered. If you look at this, the Delhi is fishing in front of his base, in front of his dock. And Delhi also has a very good fishing economy back home as well. So Delhi is not worried. That Delhi is dominating the water. So that with Delhi is actually really ahead. He should be able to produce a lot more units in mid game. That's why he put down a lot of more barracks. Yeah, I think the Delhi is has an upper hand right here. We have to see the worker counts for the English is 40. For Diabolo, for Delhi is 56. As you can see, that's a huge difference, right? That is pretty huge difference. And all those fishing ships, they just liberate the workers into other labors. They instead of making food, they can just go chop wood and get a gold income. So that boosts his economy a lot. That's why he can afford to build a lot more units faster. And he's got scholars on the way to try to take over the secret side, maybe taking some relics. But he can't go there naked. He has to send an escort to protect his defenseless scholars. There are some English units, troops hiding in the woods, trying to ambush. Sneaky. He's gonna get one of the scholar, I think. Yeah, never mind. He couldn't get the scholar. The scholar heals each other as well. It's a very nice play. Just a handful of men at arms ensure the scholar to get the relics that he needed. And from here, the Delhi is gonna just go further ahead. So yeah, basically, if you play water, you probably shouldn't choose English against Delhi, but he didn't know, right? He didn't know what his opponent was going to pick. It's a tournament. There's a scholar garrison in this barracks. He knew. I thought you're not supposed to know. Oh wait. Oh, you're out. Oh, you finished your games. Okay, I'm still in your game too. I couldn't observe your games because probably the settings. But we'll see next round. Maybe we can fix it. Anyways, those men at arms are chasing these archers all the way back home. The archers, they are scared for life. They're just running. They're not even turning around to shoot. Yeah, they can't afford to stop and shoot starter step. Doesn't really do that much damage against men at arms, so they have to run back home. And the TheSinOfWrath is building two barracks in a hurry, and he's still in H2 while the Delhi is already in H3. Let's check the income per minute, and food is dominating, wood is dominating, gold is dominating, Diabolo is dominating in every department. So yeah, playing English on water is probably not a great idea. It's only 4 men at arm and he's wreaking havoc. Does he have great upgrades? 12? Khanda. What is Khanda? This is English men at arm. English also has men at arm, but he didn't get upgrade because he didn't get a barracks earlier. So his men at arms are significantly weaker. If you look at the stats, it's 100 HP and 8 attack. As opposed to these four men at arm, they're not dying. They're not even dying to the TC fire. They have 155 health and 12 attack. 155. That's 50% more health than the Englishman at arm at this stage. So yeah, he has a significant advantage here. And yeah, very simple 4 men at arm. Little raid harass. Dealt quite a lot of damage and sent the English troops into disarray. Very well played by the Delhi player, and he's got elephants out already, and he's rallying all his units across the map. Another elephant leading a huge pack of units. Probably looking to end the game right here. I think he's strong. He probably think he's strong enough to end this game right here. I think he has the potential here. Let's see how English is gonna react to this. Actually, English, I don't think there's much the English can do because his upgrades are so delayed. His men-at-arms are still weak. Okay, he just upgraded to next stage men-at-arms, so now he has 120 health, but still much weaker than the Delhi men-at-arm. And that's it. That's all he has. He doesn't even have a second TC. He's mining stones for what? He's got 1,000 stones, but what is he planning to do with those stones? I think that's a misplay. Either he should have gone for TC or maybe put down a keep. And here, lurking in the woods, the Blue Delhi is looking to conquer the English kingdom. And the inevitable battle is gonna happen very soon as the rams are being built, 3 of them on the way alongside the elephants. Elephants already, they are very good siege weapons in themselves, and plus 3 rams is gonna be unstoppable force. Ooh, it's gonna be very tough for the English. And here we go. We are gonna push right now, I think. The rams are gonna go in first to distract the opponent and attract more fire. Another elephant joining the party. Yeah. He's mobilizing the whole army right now and just rallying all he can. He's rallying every unit straight from his base into opponent's base. And this army looks just unstoppable. I don't know what can stop this army here. He has better upgrades, more units, better units, stronger units, more durable units. It's really scary. And the English is crumbling. First barracks down. The production is hindered by the Delhi. An Englishman has nowhere to hide, has nowhere to run. He can only fight to death or surrender. And that will probably seal the deal and his fate. And just like that, GG is called. And that was game 2. Very well played. Very strong play. Delhi, that's why Delhi is strong on water. That's why professional players, when they lose water, they just automatically surrender. There's no point playing it out because you're so far behind. Alright, they're in game 3 right now. I still cannot observe. I cannot believe this. They still haven't fixed the setting. Okay, so we have to sit here and wait. Oh, it's already finished. Let me check the replay then. Let me check the replay. So it's Mongols versus HRE. It's gonna be an interesting one. 15 minutes, not that long, so I'm gonna finish this casting real quick. Let me see. Where is Spooky? Spooky is probably eating. He orders some takeout. Alright, let's finish the casting and we're gonna go to the finals, go to grand finals, or maybe we will cast the grand finals first. Depends on when the players will be available and such. Okay, so spawning in the top left is the Mongol player. He's packing up his stuff, switching to an optimal location, maybe looking to double his worker production. And spawning in the bottom, the blue HRE player. He's got a prelay out. He's boosting his food income. He's getting his gold. Everything looks standard here. This is a build I understand. A Mongol, Delhi, Abbasid, those civilizations, I don't understand how they play. Okay, the Khan is going on a solo adventure, is scouting the map, trying to find some sheep. Maybe he's trying to scout some sneaky stuff. Maybe he can find some weird stuff, shenanigans going on. But so far he finds nothing. He finds peace. He finds ordinary life. He finds his inner tranquility. All is good. He doesn't have to worry about shenanigans. That's good. He's scouting his opponent's base. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. The Mongol is putting out barracks next to the oval, so he's gonna double produce spearmen. Is he looking for a tower rush? Tower pressure at this point, should we say, instead of rush? It's such a regular, typical, just bread and butter build. It's expected. It's like playing against Protoss, but the default build order is cannon rush. That is how absurd it is. So yeah, let's see if he's gonna do some tower rush. I don't see any villager on the map. He's sending 2 spearmen across the map right now, but I don't see any villagers across the map. So it's not gonna be tower rush. He's gonna just put down some pressure on this wood line, because this is fairly far from the TC. He probably can deny the wood for a bit, and also the gold as well. He can probably deny the gold as well for quite a bit. Let's see. We have to see what his plan is. But for the time being, the Mongol is just doing his Mongol thing. Dark Age, barracks, oval, double production is you know. There goes the 2 villagers coming across the map. So it is a tower rush after all. And the question is, where is he gonna place the towers? Probably next to the wood line, so he can completely shut down the production. But actually, there's a closer wood. I wonder why he didn't get this wood. Instead, he got this wood. It's a little bit farther away from his base. Alright, Mongols spearmen coming in, but the tower is right there. He could have garrisoned the villagers and killed the spearmen, but the spearmen just running without any interruption. But now the villagers in garrison are shooting at them with arrows. Unfortunately, didn't kill them at all. They are very low on health, but they survived to fight another day. And HR is trying to build up the I actually don't know the name of that building. You know, the influence, the inspiration tower thing. Aachen Chapel, yeah. Originally tried to build here, but he realized it was a little bit too far. Where's the stream? Here is the stream, twitch.tv/mylifeforire. Alright, so the tower is up and he's going to do some damage. He's looking to do some damage. He's looking to deny this wood. But the HRE can easily transition to mine wood from here with more protection. There's a tower up already. The Khan actually has a very good vision of it, so he knows exactly what the HR is up to. Still, he wants to deny this. You know, the more you can deny, the better. You just contain your opponent in a tight little circle. That's the best. Alright, some spearmen ran into the tower foolishly, and one of them ate the consequence and died. Okay, so not much is going on here. There's not much tower rushing value in the back, so it all comes down to this side, I assume. And the villagers are relocating. They're seeking a better angle to rush. I don't think this is a valuable location for him to put down a tower. And actually it's in range of the TC, so it's double no. He shouldn't build a tower here. And he is still insisting to erecting the tower, and we'll see if this is gonna be successful. Actually, what can you do with the tower here? Can you hit this villager at the sheep? I'm not so sure about this decision. We'll see. And the HRE's got a barracks up. He's gonna be able to build his own spearmen and men at arm. Men at arm is really good in early stage. HRE has very good infantry. They have better units, so they can defeat the spearman easily if he has enough number. And the blacksmith is up as well. Meanwhile, the Mongol is mining golds. He's looking to age up. And indeed, one man at arm coming out is chasing after 3 spearmen. You think one man at arm can beat 3 spearmen? Now he has 2. He doubles it, and he's upgrading the speed. And he's gonna go for a ram rush very soon. Oh no, he's gonna ram down those towers, of course. I'm so silly. And this tower is hitting the house. It's gonna take forever to take down the house, if ever, because the HRE, remember their special ability to repair the house in emergency. So basically this house will never go down. A little bit of dancing around between the HRE man-at-arm and the Mongol spearmen. Not much is happening. The Mongol obviously doesn't want to engage because they have inferior units, and now they just run back. You know, mission accomplished. They did damage, but it's a pity that they didn't really rotate to this side and harass and use the tower, build tower here. That could have done a lot more than this tower. That's a pity. He could have done better, but still, you know, Mongol doing this, always putting themselves in advantage. But saying that, he is still in H1 though, so we're gonna have to see how he's gonna play from here. Okay, some men-at-arm is sent across the map. They are being a little bit adventurous, and rightfully so, because they are just so much stronger than whatever the Mongol has, and they can just run into the gold and do damages. Nothing's happening except the tower arrows, pretty much harmless. And the Mongol is pulling away the workers pretty in time. Not taking any damage. Pretty well played by the Mongol. And men-at-arm here doing some damage to the gird. Is it really valuable? I don't know. The Khan is shooting at the men-at-arm though very slowly. They are going to make a dent over time, and the men-at-arm cannot heal. So they will have to die here, or they have to retreat and take more arrow damage from the Khan. And he's sending low HP unit back home and continuing to work on the gird with the rest of 3 men-at-arm. And here is, as you can see, a lot of alarms are being triggered here. It's really annoying. They are constantly reminding you, there is a tower, there's a tower, there's a tower. I wonder if it's is it worth it? Maybe you should just delete this unit so it doesn't distract you, you know. Maybe it would be worth it. And the gird is gonna go down. Is it worth? It's not that much money, so probably doesn't matter. They could have done some economy damage here. If you go around, that would be interesting to delay their mining a little bit. Oh, there are 3 spearmen. Still, Mongo has only 3 spearmen. He didn't overreact. He didn't go, oh, I see 4 men at arm coming across map. I better build some units. But he didn't build any units. He just had that 3 spearmen from the beginning of the game. He never overbuilt units. He just focused on his economy. It's a very good play. Focusing on the macro. Yeah, that's really good. Men at arm can heal themselves without prelate? With prelate, yes. Yeah, with the prelates. I mean, they're not like French knights. They can heal themselves in that sense. But yeah, HRE has prelates. They can heal very early stage of the game. So that is an advantage for men at arm from the HRE. And the blue HRE is building. He's got 3 barracks. He's streaming a whole bunch of men at arm across the map. He's going full aggro, and we'll see how this plays out. The Mongol player still doesn't have enough units. He definitely doesn't have enough to defend this. Does he have enough? He still has that 3 spearmen. One of them is heavily damaged. How is he ever gonna defend this? There are 2 rams coming towards him. A lot of alarm going off here. Is quite distracting, but what's important is this engagement is gonna turn out well for the HRE player. Is he gonna win this decisive fight, or is it gonna be denied? The Mongol player is sacrificing the villagers to take down the ram to protect his production, but is it worth it? He lost probably 5, 6, 7, 8 villagers. It's a very brutal massacre. And still a lot of men at arm unharmed, untouched. The TC could target down the men at arm, but it would take forever for them to really kill any one of them. It's really tough hold by the Mongol player, and the HRE is not really finished yet. He's building 2 more rams. This is crazy, and I don't see the Mongol building any more production. I don't see how he can produce more units. He doesn't have food. Wait, who am I looking at? Okay, he does have food, but he doesn't have wood. He cannot really build any units at the moment. Is he even building any units? He could use the stone, but he has idle workers here as well. Second round is coming in. A bunch of rams, a couple of rams, another ram under construction. A lot men at arms. This looks like they end. I don't see how Mongol player can hold this. Just as I praised the Mongols, doesn't miss a beat in his macro. He doesn't slow down to build units, doesn't overreact. But I think he was a little bit too calm in this interaction. He was just a little bit too unalarmed. He probably should have scouted better or something. But yeah, it is what it is. It's happened. The whole pack of men at armor chasing down 2 villagers. It is really brutal. They're running, but there's nowhere to run, and they are going down. No one's taking down these rams, and only 3 villagers garrisoned in the TC, and we have a bunch of villagers idling next to the oval. They're doing nothing. I think this is GG now. In the meantime, there were actually some the Mongol actually released their units from the tower into the farmland of the Holy Roman Empire. They did a little bit of damage, a little bit of harass, a little distraction, but in the end it didn't really matter. It's just a handful of spearmen in their farmland. There's TC can easily hold that. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the end unless he can magically build 10 mangonels. There's no way he can defend this. Look at these men at arms, they are so strong. Alright. GG, guys. Well played, well played. Oh, you guys chatted during the last phase of the game. Okay. Too bad we can't see the chat in game, so that would be fun if we can see the chat. Anyways, that's the semi-final series, and we're gonna move on to the grand finals. GG, well played for both players. Good effort, good strategy, good stuff, good show, good games. We're gonna wait for the finals, and hopefully Spooky will come back. Spooky, is he playing Mastery right now? I need someone